Yeah, okay. I think we live. Yeah, sorry you weren't hearing anything because I didn't add any music onto the stream, so I had to go searching again and find the music that I needed. I don't know if it's a bit too loud. Music might be a bit too loud. Let me just I think that should be fine. Oh, thanks for joining me. I'm assuming it's Apollo for my Pantheon Talks. Thanks for joining. You are the first to arrive. And I am all over the damn place. I'm putting things in place. I'm making things right. It's been a while. You know, when you don't stream for a while, you get kind of rusty. The timing's all off. You know, you gotta get in the car and start driving. And that's what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Got everything down. Whew. Okay. Bit of a weird start. But as you can see, I have the comment section now in the corner of the screen, which is pretty cool. I mean, at the chat. I don't know why I say comment section. Used to recording and letting it be. Now we live. We live. Okay, it is Apollo. Okay, cool. Okay, we're gonna get into this right away. Just wanna make sure I can see everything and everything's in place, and I'm not gonna destroy everything. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We're good. Let's head to the main screen. Oh god. Okay. I got this new awesome mini keyboard as well. I don't know if you guys saw on my status on Instagram. Just move my mic up a bit. There we go. That should be good. Okay. Let's get this party started. Okay. And as you can see, I didn't even take down. I was busy with a panel. I didn't even take down my panels. Or was that intentional? No, it wasn't intentional. I just kind of left this on screen. That's fine. That's not much of much. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot of stuff that I'm busy with. Okay, cool. Well, let me push that aside and let's head to drawing some stuff. Webtoon Template. That's the one I want to. Let me make sure I save my work because I don't want to lose this panel. Okay, let's head into another thing. Where is I gotta really start naming. Okay, this is not the right one. Ooh. Oh shit. Okay. Well, looks like this was Jessica's draw it in your art style challenge thing. I saved accidentally. I saved accidentally over my my template file, which is fine. I can just delete this. I know I have a backup somewhere, so it's cool. Okay. Oh, my day's actually been pretty chilled, you know. I've just been working on webcomics, so it's been pretty chill. I took my grandma to the shop this morning, and then when I took my grandma to the shop, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna walk around for a bit, and because she's gonna take a while, obviously, to shop around and look for stuff, so I decided, okay, let me walk around, and then, you know, I caught a glimpse of this nifty keyboard device that will save my wrists because I work 24/7 and it will definitely help me out. So I went in the store and bought it. It was quite cheap, actually. I recommend buying one of these devices. I don't know if I can pull it up on okay, I don't actually think I can pull it up on screen, but yeah, check my Instagram stories. I posted a picture of, you know what, I can whoa, almost dropped it on the floor. Okay. Okay, don't mind me, guys. A bit of butterfingers going on over here. Jesus Christ, goddamn. Okay. Oh god, you know, that's what happens when you don't live stream for a while. Just jump right into everything, head first, you know. But that's kind of how I do things. Up and okay, let me hit the keyboard here. Up, there we go. Okay, and how was your day? Your day cool? Anything exciting happen? By the way, Jessica from Hobbish Comics, she got onto the recommended page, which is really awesome. Yeah, it's like a game controller, but it has a keypad and everything. So I can't even speak. God damn it. Okay, I'm too focused on whatever's going on over here. But yeah, so I thought today we could just sit down, chill, and take you through my design process for how I design like awesome characters, unique characters, and we're gonna just go through it, see how things go, you know. And I think my wife just dropped a comment. Yes, of course, the wife dabs. We always need the wife dabs. Very motivational, keeps us inspired. Okay, so oh, Apollo's. Okay, so you're actually working. Okay. Where do you, if you don't mind me asking, what do you normally do for work? Like, is it just your everyday job, side job? You know? Okay, I'm trying to figure out exactly, because you see, the thing is, I moved my setup around. So now, I don't know. I have to get used to everything that I've moved around now. I gotta get situated, okay? Okay, first of all, I'm going to create... That's the one thing I gotta create. Let me just... I gotta create a... and if you noticed, I put up the shortcut keys on the side of the screen as well, so you know exactly what type of keys I'm pressing here on the side for finding certain things. And I'm using my controller at the moment also. So what was I looking for again? Crease pencil. There we go. I gotta add my crease pencil stroke to this. Let me just delete this. Oh shit. Goddamn. Okay. There we go. I'm still getting used to using this controller as well, but once I get into it, like, it's really slick. I really love it. It really works the way I want it to. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. So day-to-day office like job type thing. You know, that's cool. No, you gotta pay the bills. You gotta pay those bills. Otherwise, they bite you in the ass. Okay. There we go. Okay. That is set the way I want it to be set. And... Jeez, okay. Okay, I'm... Whoa. Oh, everything is off the rails over here. Okay. Why is... I don't know why this is set to yellow and... Okay, yeah, this is fine, you know. Let me just set everything back to the way it was, so I don't completely lose my mind. One of the things of, you know, working in Blender, you always have to make sure your files are set up the way they're supposed to be set up, so you don't lose your mind. Okay. I don't want it to be a white canvas, because that's gonna really hurt my eyes as we go on through the stream. This might be actually a quite long stream, so that will be cool, but let me just mess with my aspect ratio a bit. I think I'm gonna go with 1000 by 1000. That'll be fine. Oh, where am I from? I'm from South Africa, so yeah. That's why my time zones are all out of whack. I'm all the way down at the tip of Africa. That's exactly where I live. So I'm pretty sure you're from the United States, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'm assuming, actually. I'm not sure if you want to share that. Okay, where the freaking... okay. Buttons. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Gotta get used to them. Gotta know how they work. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm from South Africa, Cape Town to be specific. So I live in Cape Town. Around here. I don't actually mind putting it out there because Cape Town's a pretty big place. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's amazing what you can do with the internet these days, right? I'm all the way on the tip of Africa and I can talk to you guys. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, what do I have to move? Okay, obviously my defaults are not going to be... Okay, cool. Okay. We're going to get started with this. So I'm starting with... So I'm designing characters completely from scratch. And... I have to know exactly what they're going to be designed for. And that's the main part of designing characters, okay? You got to know what they're for. The genre and, you know, comic that you're planning to design them for. Oh, it's Jessica. She's joining us. Hey there, Jess. Hope you enjoyed your fan art that I made. I suggest everybody, you know, hops into that challenge, that what's it called? Draw this in your style challenge, you know, for the Witch's Stone. And Jess is actually nearing the end of her first season, or I think by this time, I'm not sure if she's actually by the end of her first season. Interesting. I'm looking at what? Yeah. I could also tell Apollo was quite from the southern region, somewhere in US. That's the accent that gives it away. You got that southern charm to him, okay? Okay. Where exactly is? Oh, I'm glad you loved it, Jess. Okay, glad you enjoyed it. I really had fun making that. Oh yeah, by the way, before I hop into this, let me just, and here we go off the rails again, but I need to show you. I don't want to show you guys the process for that animation that I did as well. I have it here somewhere. Here it is. So this is basically the behind the scenes of how I created everything. As you can see, it's just a bunch of weird stuff going on here in the back. But this is a technique used in animation. I think it's known as parallax, right? Where you it kind of gives the illusion of things being in the distance and everything. So that's kind of what I did for your scene, and hopefully my PC doesn't die when I do this. Okay, there we go. You see that? So I have my own little cloud thing here. As you can see, it's like cloud generated stuff. So, and the moon is just basically a sphere and this cylinder thing, half cylinder, I guess. I don't know. And obviously this is a particle system. Ooh, okay, so we got a bunch of so you guys are both from the south. Cool. Oh god, I guess I'm also from the south, but far south, way far south. We all from the south of some place, if you think about it. Okay, so yeah, that's the behind the scenes, and it's actually these cloud simulation thingies. I was busy. We were working on some toon shaders for work, and I figured out some cool stuff in my own spare time, and you know, I used it in my stuff. So you can see it's kind of like generated stuff. So you can kind of move these sliders around, and I will move the clouds in a certain formation, which is cool. Also, I rigged, for those of you, just showing you, you can see I kind of rigged the 2D elements here as well. So you can kind of move the hair around. It's kind of linked to the shirt over there, but it's fine. When doing subtle animations, you don't really notice all the weirdness, you know? Yeah. So like I rigged this up because the weird thing is, when doing in-betweens in Blender, there's this thing called, I don't know what's, you can kind of generate in-betweens in Blender. So instead of drawing all the in-betweens for your animation, you can just generate them and Blender will do all the work for you. But you need a very powerful PC to do that. And mine crashed, and I have a really good PC. So, I would not recommend doing it. So the way to get around that is I rigged it up with bones. So you can actually kind of, the weird, I don't know, like Blender's gradient shader thing is weird because you can see the gradient changes when I move the hair a bit. I don't know, that's a weird thing. Hopefully they'll fix in the future. But yeah, that's how it works. That's just the easiest way to do very subtle animations. When it comes to frame by frame, you know, that's a whole other pot you don't want to open, you know. There's a mess inside there. Okay. I'm heading back to my thing. Hopefully don't die, PC. Go! Power through! Do it! Do it! Damn you, PC! Come on, man! Power! You can do it! I should have actually exited the render mode before I did this, but it's fine. I won't crash the stream. I hope. Oh god. Okay, fail safe. We gotta kill Blender. We gotta kill it now. Kill it dead. Oh, it's going white. That's not good, guys. I have to kill it. Kill it. Oh, okay. We're fine. I think we're fine. We fine? Yes, we're fine. Okay, cool. Oh, that was, you know, it's one of those things. It's one of those things, you know. Sometimes you want to do awesome things in Blender. Sometimes, you know, you might just end up blowing up your PC. Just don't. I actually want to move the chat box around somewhere. I think I'm gonna move it. Should I move it over here maybe? I just don't want it to be in the way of everything. I want you guys to see exactly what I'm doing over here. But then it's words over words, you know what I mean? That looks weird. Okay, wait. Let me change my settings up a bit. Let's go with boxed. How does this look? That doesn't look good. Okay. That just disappeared my whole... Everything just disappeared. Okay. That's fine. I think the chat will pop back up once everybody says something. No, I didn't kill it, Jess. Okay, I swear, it's fine. It's fine, okay? Everything's good. It's absolutely okay. Everything is okay. There's nothing to see here, guys. Let's move on. Let me just save this to... Let me just save this before I save over. Let me just go back. And... I'm still learning how to type with this new keyboard thing. You know? It's a bit tricky. But once you get used to it, it's kind of like typing on a big BlackBerry. That's what it's kind of like, you know? Whatever I wanted to... I forgot. Oh yeah, character. Let's just type in character. Oh, in all caps? Okay, cool. Design. Didn't mean to shout the word character into my screen, but okay, that's what it is. And there it is. Okay. That's what it is. Let's get drawing. Okay, we're going to design a character. Now, before we have to design this character, we have to obviously conceptually construct this character. Okay. How do you do that? Don't worry. I have an idea. There's actually a few other short comics I plan on doing in the future, and I've written them down. So you're gonna witness the creation of those OCs right now, actually. There's this comic I wanted to create called Kill All Heroes as well. Very interesting sounding idea, but it's just titles basically that I put down, and I have no context to them at all. Okay, so You're a Monster. That sounds like an interesting webcomic. I wish I knew what I was doing with that. And then Babeasts. Interesting. I think... Obviously, we're going to need a concept for these characters. I think I'm going to design a character for You're a Monster. That's an interesting webcomic I had planned. I can remember the concept of the webcomic. I don't know what I was going to do with it, though. But you know what? We're going to design a character anyway. So, for this webcomic, I think the idea for this webcomic was... I was going to... The concept for this webcomic was... I was planning on... having characters have some sort of ability to use... abilities from like fictional monsters of the past. So like, you know, maybe a vampire, Frankenstein, Godzilla, I don't know, stuff like that, you know. And it would be able to harness the abilities and features of these characters when they transform or something like that, you know. That's kind of the idea I had. So I'm gonna design a character for that. Not sure if it's gonna be the main character, but you know. Let's see. Oh, we're discovering all of Jessica's origins right now in the chat, actually. Yeah, Jessica's fully hillbilly. You know, the concept of, you know, but in South Africa, you know, I don't know, I don't think there's a concept of hillbillies over here. Most people don't even know what a hillbilly is, I guess. We have our own kind of people over here. Own kind of peoples, actually. I don't know, there's a lot of them out there. Okay. Okay, let's start with a... why can't I draw? Let me see here. Because I'm drawing and it's not working. Oh, that's maybe why. Let's just go out here. Where is this? Oh, there it is. It's over there. Beep, beep. Okay. There we go. I don't know what I did differently, but I guess it worked. Okay, so putting things down over here. What's South Africa like? Crazy. Yeah, I think that's that's the best way to put it. I don't know how do you explain South Africa to someone? I don't really know how to do that. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of like any other city. Just a little bit it's just a lot of interesting people over here. I guess South Africa, I mean, it's like any other country, really. It has its cities, it has its suburbs, you know, it has its own little thing going on here. But it has its own little special thing as well. I mean, we're the only country with 11 official different, you know, languages. So that's interesting, you know. 11 official different languages, which is, I don't know why you need that much languages, but we have it. We have it over here, you know. And I would say it's very colorful. You know, you get a colorful amount of people. You know, this. I guess that's why they call us the Rainbow Nation, because you know, there's all types of different races here, and I don't think anybody, you know, as far as I'm concerned, it's not really that much like racism and stuff going on here. I think we have much bigger problems over here than worrying about all that type of stuff. So it is a third world country, so I mean, I don't know how to explain it really. It is what it is, you know. The really bad, you know, the country is, it's one of those things, you know. I can't really explain it. You have to actually experience it for yourself. But I will say this: it's one of the most beautiful cities in the world. That's what I'll say. It's really amazing. Like the scenery and everything, like it's amazing. But the people here, it's just, you know, they're weird. They all type of weirdness going on here. It's the people really that makes it weird, you know, like people like me, you know. I can't help it, okay? And you'll find, you know, like I'm like in South Africa, we have our own different separate types of cultures as well. So, I mean, it's very interesting. You'll meet all types of interesting stuff over here. I'm pretty sure, you know what? I wouldn't mind a visit, but, oh, God. No, I don't think I can take you guys in. I'm sorry. That's not how it works. I would be happy to host, you know, but, nah. Oh, a baboon problem. Yep. Yeah. That is a real thing. Depending on where you live. It really depends on where you live, really. That's when the baboons will actually, you know, attack. You know, like my grandparents live in Ocean View, so that is like baboon territory up there, you know. A lot of baboons over there. You don't want to go over there. That's, you know, the one time my grandma, bless her soul, while she was still alive, you know, she's kind of passed now, but you know, she was pretty awesome. She was an awesome granny. But you know, this one time a baboon got into the house and stole a bread and he got out scot-free, you know. And then my uncle like walked down the road because he lived with his parents at the time. So he walked down the road and saw this baboon just making his way down the street with a loaf of bread, and it was my grandma's bread, which is very interesting. So there is a baboon problem. Yeah. Hopefully that. I didn't even start drawing it, but you know, we're getting to know each other. We're getting to talk about things. I need to really focus on what I'm doing over here. That's what I need to do. I'm just gonna start drawing, and we're gonna see what we come up with. But I feel like it's been a while since I've streamed, so you know, it's one of those things, you know. Gotta get back into talking and drawing at the same time. Because I mean, the recording is different, you know. I can just record and then I can stop to talk and it just edit all the weirdness out. But yeah, we do have baboon problems, all types of them, you know. We have baboon problems. I'm trying to think of any other animals that done weird stuff over here, like any other weird animal problems. There was the one time, you know, my little brother-in-law, you know, there was a baboon problem at his school as well. So you know, the baboons just came in and decided to just wreak havoc upon the school. So yeah, baboons, you don't want to mess with them. Also, they will rip your hands out of your arms. You know what I mean? They will They will tear your arms straight off your body as well. They will really jump rope with your intestines. You don't want to mess with those baboons, man. Those things are crazy. They're crazy. But it's funny, like some people just think like, you know, because it's Africa, you know, they just think lions roam the streets. It's just, it's one of those things where I'm just like, oh my god, it's not really that bad. Maybe if you go deep into Africa, like middle of Africa, maybe you'll find something like that. But over here, no, it's not. It's like any other place, you know. We have our fair share of baboons, though. If you live up more into, like, if you live close to the mountain areas, you'll definitely get baboons and, you know, all types of weird shit over there. But I mean, I live in the, like, suburb areas, so I don't get much crazy stuff over here. They are pretty terrifying. Yeah, I don't mess with them, you know. Me and them we've kind of struck a truce, you know. I don't bother them, they don't bother me. I really need to. Oh, by the way, I'm done with circles, as you can see on the screen. I only draw hexagons and octagons now. So circles, I'm done with circles. Circles are the enemy of me, so I just do octagons and, you know, hexagons from now on. Yeah, baboons can be pretty vicious. You don't want to really get on their bad side. If they ask for, I pressed the wrong button. I just slide it into some other thing. Okay, that's cool. I just wanted to maybe, this is kind of me testing out the check function as well. I'm trying to figure out the best place to put this thing. Okay, that's fine. Let me just lock it down so I don't move. What did I do? Okay. Let me just lock things down so I don't move everything around here. Cool. Okay. Back to drawing. So I'm gonna... So, like I said, for my character designing process, because that's what the stream was supposed to be about. I really... What I do is, and this is how I design all my characters, is I think of the type of comic I'm drawing it for, the genre, and what I really need for my character. So that's kind of what I go for. You know what, let me just, I think we're gonna do, let's start off with the face. We don't have to do the body for now. I'm not gonna design a full-on character. That's craziness, you know what I mean? Ugh, okay. I should have actually, you know what, the best way to actually do this is, let me just boop, and then I'm gonna hit murder modifier, and then we have, you know how I feel about my murders, you know what I mean? Does that murder modifier should be working? There we go. Okay, now we have our murder modifier. Now I can just do this. I like to keep things symmetrical. I like to do that. And obviously I don't use circles anymore because, you know, I'm professional. So professionals don't use circles because circles are the enemy. Circles are from the devil. That's where circles are from. That's what I'll say. Okay. Yeah, you know, baboons are really, they are, my god, they from Satan. That's what I'll say. Yeah. When it comes to circles and curves, you know, I've been, I don't know if you've seen like the way I've kind of refined my art style a bit more. I just don't, I go for straight lines now, and that's it. I don't go for curves, circles, you know. Maybe if maybe I'm feeling fancy, you know, maybe I'll go for some curves and circles, but I know. But just me refining this art style. Hey, Carlos. Sorry, I nearly butchered your name. What about triangles? You know, triangles. I tell you what about triangles. Triangles are my friend until I have to 3D model something. That's when triangles become my enemy. That's when, triangles, they can be good for a lot of things, except when it comes to 3D modeling. You don't want triangles when you 3D model, especially when it's like character modeling. No triangles, no triangles. You stay away from triangles if you're 3D modeling over there. Drawing, fine. You can go for some triangles. The triangles are quite straight. You see what I'm saying? They're quite straight. They have their purpose. But I tell you what about the circles over here. The circles be giving me grief. That's what I'll say, Even the eyes. I don't curve the eyes anymore. I do hexagons and octagons. That's all it is, Bunch of these shapes over here. Now, you might be asking, hey, man, how do you design your character faces? And I'll tell you how I design the character faces, okay? How do I come up with these shapes and stuff? I don't have any idea how I do it. I just sit down and mess around with some lines over here. You know what I mean? I don't know what you were expecting. You thought I was gonna go more in depth? I don't know about that. Squares and cubes. You see, my friend, you can't tell the difference because you're not a professional like myself. You see cubes. Cubes are only important when it comes to modeling. That's what I'll tell you. Squares, I mean, shapes really, I mean, who really cares about shapes, you know what I mean? Sometimes I make up my own shapes, really, You can use triangles for a lot of things, though. You can even, like, triangulate this forehead section over here and, even though that's like a diamond, but you can cut it off and, you can do a lot of triangles, actually. If I'm honest here. Okay, so this looks like a bunch of mess. You know what I mean? So that's fine. It looks like a mess at first. Once we clear it up, So far, I've been, enjoying the drawing process in Blender as well. Just these, I'm just trying to get the basic facial structure. We're gonna iron out the details later. I'm just getting the basic anatomy points. You know what I mean? You gotta work that anatomy in there. Gotta know where the shoulders are. You gotta know where the neck is. You gotta know where the ears are. Especially when designing a character, you first flesh out basic facial shapes, basic facial structure, whatever, yada yada yada. You know what all the oh god, okay, shit, goddamn. Oh, wait, hold on. I really need to. Oh, I don't know what I did there, but I pressed the no button, and I don't know what I did. Let me just type blue lines. Let's go with blue lines. Yes, blue lines. And that's the one thing about Blender, though, the material creation. Like when you have to literally create your own materials and name it. That's the really tedious thing that's really been taking away my time. But for this upcoming webcomic, I'm just challenging myself to only use Blender. Once I'm done with this challenge, as well as the webcomic, I will actually be going back to using Photoshop just for actually just the text bubbles and kind of like lining up my panels for my comics, because I find that to be very tedious and it takes up a bunch of time in Blender, because Blender is not a webcomic designing software, so obviously I have to do my own little thing around here. No problem, Carlos, man. You know, we all struggle with drawing at times. What are you saying? You can only draw manga's characters? Hmm. You know, then maybe find something that's similar to a manga's characters. You know, designs, and try and figure that out. You know, I also used to have poor drawing skills. You know, I used to suck at drawing. You know, like really suck at drawing. Like I was probably the worst artist back in the day. But look at me now. 5 years in the animation industry. My character looks so weird when I drink my coffee. He makes the weirdest face. Okay. So, I was drawing this face. That's what I was doing. I have no idea what this character is going to be like, so... Okay. So what do I need for this character? Well... I'll tell you what. And I will definitely do a video. Oh yeah, if you guys want to know more about character design, I think I did a video earlier in my my early times of the channel. I did a video on character design earlier in my channel sometime. I think if you go a few videos back, you'll see I actually talked about my character designing process. This is more of a loosey-goosey character designing process right here, because obviously I'm gonna be all over the rails, you know. But let me tell you something, okay? Your art teachers don't know shit, okay? That's why they are art teachers, okay? You see, me, trust me, man, I am a professional animator, okay? Professional animator. Been in the animation industry for over 5 years. I tell you, man, if you set your mind to it, you can do it, man. You can do it. Look at me. I sucked at drawing. I knew nothing about animation, and in my first year of working in the animation industry, I was almost promoted to the manager position because I knew a lot of shit and I learned quick. Yeah, it's all subjective anyway, but I will give you the best advice ever. Do not listen to your art teacher. If your art teacher tells you your art sucks, that person does not know art, okay? Let me tell you that. Art is supposed to be, it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to... Art is art. You can't really like say what's art and what's not art. And that pisses me off sometimes when like art teachers tell me, this is not how you do something, that's not how you do something. I'm like, hey, let me do it my way. Because that's how art works, okay? You do everything your way, okay? As long as you feel it's good, okay? Just gotta believe in that art, man. Keep going. And, I mean, look at me. I'm over 5 years into the animation industry, right? And I'm still struggling with basic stuff sometimes, you know. I mess up all the time. But you know, I keep going, you know. And trust me, when you if you ever plan to do any job in the creative industry, you will definitely have a team that will have your back. So if you suck, you know, at least you have someone to help you along the way, so you don't suck in the future. You know what I mean? Because I mean, all the times my crew like held my hand through certain situations when I had to do things, you know. I had to do it, you know, and they got me through a lot of things. You see, as I'm talking to you right now, I forgot even what layer I put this drawing on. You see, and that's newbie stuff right there. But you know, I messed it up. But do you think I'm gonna give up? I don't give up. I'm a give up. That's what I do. Okay, so that's the rough drawing. And I'm also trying to learn how to use this device at the same time. Kind of trying to figure everything out here. Okay, I'm gonna freehand everything. I'm not gonna... Maybe by just watching me do this process, maybe, I don't know, will help you guys out. I'm not good at explaining how I do things because I don't know myself how I do it. I just draw and there it is on the page, you know. Yeah, I mean, I knew a guy, and I've talked about this in the past. I knew a guy who has the best artistic skills ever. Okay, this guy can really draw. I mean, at like 3rd grade, he was like the best artist I've ever seen. Like, he could make professional artists shit their pants, you know. But unfortunately, he didn't get a job. You know, I got a job and I suck. And I got the job. Why did I get the job? Because I went after it, you know. I showed them that, it doesn't take just drawing skill to actually be an artist, you know. You actually have to have heart, determination. Used to take white page and put that white page on top of the... Oh, you mean tracing? Yeah. I also used to trace back in the day, you know, before I realized you shouldn't do it. Well, it's you know what tracing is good for, and now artists are like, you should never trace, but tracing is good for actually learning from other artists how they do their art. So you learn actually through tracing. You can actually learn the construction of the characters that you're tracing. So you can actually, like, I used to trace back in the day, and you'll see this in a lot of my artwork and my art style mostly. You'll see that my art style has a lot of DBZ, like Dragonball Z references in it, because at least it has a lot of DBZ character elements in it, because, you know, I watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z back in the day, and that's mostly all the images that I used to trace, you know. After a repetition of tracing those characters, I learned how to draw them, you know. But I would not recommend tracing other people's artwork and then, you know, saying, hey, I did this, you know. That's not good, man. Just don't do that. But as long as you're doing it for practice, you know, it's fine. Doing it on your own time, no problem, man. You do what you gotta do. I'm telling you, man. Gotta do what you gotta do. And I actually had this awesome video idea. I can't remember what it was, but this is gonna be my next video. And I think... I can't remember what it was, actually. God damn it, let me just open this file. Yeah. But I just want to let you guys know what the next video... Oh yeah, that's what the next video is going to be about. It's about breaking the rules. So, you know... Whoops, I just made my thing teleport. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so the next video that I'm planning on doing is called Breaking the Rules Like a Professional. So in that video, I'll actually be taking you through some techniques that professional artists use in terms of breaking the rules to, you know, fit their art style and everything, you know. So it's gonna be interesting. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the finer details of this character. I wonder what I want this character to be like, you know. I had this idea, because this is for one of the webcomics, future webcomics, like short stories I plan on doing. It's like a monster type webcomic where the characters, they have certain elements of certain monster tropes in movies like Frankenstein, Dracula, you know, and they can kind of harness the power of these type of mythical creatures or characters, you know. So that's the concept I had for the idea. For the webcomic, and I'm gonna try and work with that. The main character, we're gonna do crime next stream. Well, we're gonna do art crimes, yes. No, it's not gonna be a stream. It's gonna be a video actually, because you know I'm busy these days, so I don't have time to really stream as much. But I really wanted to get into. I actually wanted to do a stream, you know, for this thing because I thought it would be cool just to sit down for a few. And I think the streams will be quite long, so I thought, you know, it'd be awesome just to hang out with you guys because I haven't hanged out with anyone for a while streaming, you know. I'm also creating a playlist, you know, because Mitch, you know, I was watching one of his videos and I was like, and he had a cool idea of creating a playlist for, you know, on your channel so like other people can listen to it and also, you know, gang up on it watch time. And so I was like, okay, that's actually a really smart strategy. And you know, Mitch is my rival, so you know, I gotta put up, you know, I gotta put up with that, you know. I gotta square up with Mitch, okay? We rivals. If he does something awesome, you know, I gotta do something even more awesome. That's how it goes, you know. I tell you what, South Africans, that's the one thing I will say about South Africa. You want to know how to rob someone? We know the best ways to rob people, okay? I tell you what, if there was an Olympics for robbing, South Africa would be on the top of that Olympics every year, all years, you know? Yeah, I know I'm at war with Mitch. I've been at war with Mitch, okay? I'm telling you, I'm taking a guy down, you know? He thinks he can just come into my territory and do what he wants. I'm looking at you, Mitch. Yeah. I'll shake my head in anger. Yeah. There we go. I think I got my point across. Anyway, I gotta start drawing because that's one of the things that's actually one of the things that me and Mitch have in common. Every time we start talking, you know, we get distracted, and then we have to figure out a way to actually capture lost time. Okay, so how are we gonna draw this guy? I think I'm gonna go with the black lines. I think I'm gonna make these solid. So this is one of the cool things that I like about doing, like drawing in Blender. So, okay, I'm gonna figure out the exact facial features that I want for this guy. So the best way I do the facial features is I think of what ethnicity I want him to be, or I usually go with the Asian type of ethnicity because I'm like a quarter Asian, I guess. So I'm very good with Asian facial structures, you know. Mom's half Asian. So, you know, my family's kind of a whole mix, you know. I don't know what we are, but you know, I mean, my mom's, you know, my grandpa was Indonesian, so I mean, we like dark Asian, and then my grandma was Irish, or was Irish. It's like almost like she transformed into Irish, but you know, she's Irish, and then my grandma from my dad's side, I think she is Dutch, actually, if I'm not mistaken. At least part Dutch. I don't know. And then my grandpa from my dad's side is Turkish. So I'm a whole mix of like all sorts of weird stuff. So not to say they're weird, but you know what I mean. I came out weird, definitely. So did I? Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, my stroke looks way too thin. Let me just bump up that. Yeah, we need to make those strokes thick. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me just edit. Oh, now it just looks like a bunch of lines here. Let me just bump this. I think we need to get closer. Need to get really close into here. That's what I like to do. Oh, okay. Cool, man. Yeah, my family is completely mixed, man. You don't even want to know. I barely know what my family is, man. This like sometimes like some random uncle will pop up and he'll be a completely different, you know, mix, and I'll just be like, I don't know how we family, but okay, I guess we are. But you know, that's why like some people. That's why in South Africa we have our own. We actually have our own subcat or like category, I guess. You know, not subcategory, but I guess category, because you get black, then you get white in South Africa, then you get colored. You know, and that's what I am. I'm colored because I'm completely mixed, and you don't know what I am. So I think in America, colored means it's actually like a quite derogatory term, I guess. But in South Africa, being colored is like a whole culture, a whole different culture, you know. And then you get subsets of coloreds as well. So, you know, that's a whole other thing. You don't even want to know. Yeah, I can talk. I talk English, you know, and then there's Afrikaans as well. So, I mean, Afrikaans I think is the only South African thing, right? Because I can talk. I can understand Afrikaans. But speaking it isn't really my forte. Like, I'm not really good at Afrikaans when it comes to speaking. I can speak a little bit of Afrikaans, but you know, Afrikaans only works in South Africa. Really, it doesn't go anywhere when you get out of here. Maybe some other countries may have Afrikaans. I'm not sure. What am I doing with this guy's sideburns over here? This guy's having weird sideburn day. It's gonna take a while to construct this guy's face over here. It usually takes me a few minutes, but you know, I'm doing this completely from scratch with no idea of what I'm doing. So we're gonna see what we get at the end of this. See, that looks like an interesting head shape. Okay, whoa, that's weird. Weird head shape. I feel like the best characters have the weirdest head shapes. Ooh, I think this character has to be like some sort of werewolf character. That's what I'm getting right now. That's the inspiration I'm getting for this character right here. That could work. Okay, I want it to be some sort of. So then I'm gonna give him some, you know, I'm gonna give him the classic werewolf look. You know what I mean? With those weird, they have those weird sideburns that some people, you know, stereotypically add to werewolf characters. I mean, Wolverine also has something like that, right? Doesn't look weird though. Maybe not make it that obvious. Let's go with something else. Let's think of another design. I think I'm gonna drop this right here. I'm gonna start off with the eyes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Spanish is not a thing over here. That's one thing for sure, you know. That's damn sure over here. In South Africa, we know nothing about Spanish over here. Because why would you need to know Spanish in South Africa, you know? But I always thought Spanish was quite a cool language, you know. It's a very sexy language, very passionate, like a passion-driven language, which is not really something I can say for most of South Africa's languages. It's just, I don't know. Maybe you can make an argument for some languages in South Africa. I mean, we have like 11 different languages, so, and I don't know any of them. Okay, I only know Afrikaans. That's all I know. Afrikaans and English. That's literally it, you know. They refuse to learn anything else. I know a little bit like of Arabic. Like I know a little Arabic as well because obviously I'm Muslim, so I learn a bit of Arabic here and there, like a few words. But you know, another language which is funny because obviously, you know, when I'm Muslim, you know, we read the Quran, so I can read Arabic, but I just don't understand Arabic, you know. But I can read it like very well. Well, not very well, but well enough. But you know what? What's one of the things I've always thought about? Like, I don't know, like, what does my accent sound to you guys? Like, what does my accent sound like to you guys? That's like one of the, you know, you don't really notice you have an accent until someone like points it out. But it's always something I wondered, like, does my accent like, can you hear the accent? Is it like out there? You know what I mean? I like those eyebrows. Those eyebrows look fine. I might just you know, so far the Blender process has gone quite, you know, when it comes to drawing in Blender, I've actually gotten really good at it. Okay. I mean, but any language which you can use to insult someone in is pretty fun. It's a lot of you know, Afrikaans. I tell you what, Afrikaans is a very awesome language to insult people in. Not just insult, but like really, you know, like brutally abuse them. It's just one of the like, it's very direct in the way you insult someone in Afrikaans as well. I'm working out this guy's nose over here. This is kind of my character designing process. I just kind of throw lines onto this. You see, I first create the basic structure of the character, as you saw, and then I throw lines onto the structure and see what I like. Also, you can mess around with different nose shapes and eye shapes as well, you know, depending on what ethnic group you want your character to be in, or you don't want it to be you want it to be maybe ethnically ambiguous. You can always mess around with all types of things. Yeah, another very famous South African is what's her name? Charlize Theron. I think that's how you say her name. Charlize Theron, very famous, obviously. She's what, like, and then Elon Musk. You know, you get Elon Musk, he's South African as well. If you guys didn't know that. And I'm pretty sure most of the doctors out there are from South Africa as well. Because, I don't know, it's just one of those things. It's weird. That's the one thing I noticed about South Africa. We have all the talent here. It's like, because I think it's because it's so mixed. You know what I mean? It's like a weird creation pot, you know? A British show? No, my accent isn't that. You know, I'm not all the way up there, you know? I don't know, maybe it's because English, you know... I don't know if English is your first language, but if you're not that... I think if you're not that good at English, and then you listen to someone speak English, which is kind of their first language, it can sound amazing to anyone. Like when you listen to someone who speaks a certain language as their home language, but, you know, how do I explain it? You know what I mean? Like, if you listen to someone who speak their home language, you think, oh, wow, they really know Spanish, you know? And then you go to a professor who knows Spanish, and then you're like, oh, okay. And you can't really tell the difference, can you? You can't, nope. Same thing with, you know? Dr. Full and Full Swift. Are they from South Africa? I'm not sure if Dr. Phil is from South Africa. I'm pretty sure he's from the US, if I'm not mistaken. Or is he Canadian? I'm not sure. I don't know who the hell Full Swift is. He might be South African, you know? He might be, you know? We will claim him. We will claim him. I don't know who this Full Swift is, though. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can see that. Dr. Full is... Yeah, I can see that. Dr. Full, definitely. I wonder what other famous South African actors are out there. I think the guy... I think the guy who played... I think the guy who played Black Panther, maybe. Chad... Wick, something like that. I can't remember his name. You know, he passed. You know, God rest that guy's soul. You know, that guy revolutionized. You know, like black empowerment, which is pretty cool. You know, which is it's weird. You know, it was one of the. I never watched Black Panther when it first came out because, you know, I don't know, like the black people in South Africa were going on like they won something. And then I was like, okay, guys, I think we need to calm down, you know. Although it's a big win for the, you know, the black community, as well as, you know, colored community, you know, just people of color in general, I guess. You know, it's one of those things. You know, when I watched like Black Panther, it felt like I was home. It's weird. It's one of those things, you know. It's like, wow. It reminded me so much of like South Africa. Some reason, I don't know, like the Zulu tribes and stuff like that, which I'm assuming where most of the inspiration for those came from, right? Chadwick, that's just, I don't know why I messed up. You know what it is? It's Transformers that messed it up for me, like Woodwookie and all those type of things. You know what it is what it is. Oh, Flex Tape. Oh my god, that's that guy. Okay. Okay, I get it. I'm not sure if he's South African though. But you know what? I don't know, man. Don't know about that. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing with this guy's cheekbones over here. I'm gonna take out those cheekbones, those cheek implants over here, and let's add something else. I think his nose is fine. I don't mind that. I think that's a fine shape. I need to bring it down a bit. Just a bit. Here we go. That's fine. Let's do the sides here. Yep, but I'm definitely the only one drawing in Blender these days, you know. That's one of the things that I've realized. Like, oh my god. People must think I'm completely out of my mind. But, you know, I like to see how far I can push the envelope, you know. How far we can go with this. And there's definitely benefits that I'm learning about using Blender. And there is definitely some things that really gives me, that really messes with me, you know, in Blender. But I would say the pros outweigh the cons. I would say that. It's just a matter of getting used to using everything. Like this, I mean, you can see on screen, this is actually how I draw my process. I kind of just sketch things out, and then I go in with this, like structured line thing, you know? It's kind of how I do things. And so far it's working well for me, you know? It's just a matter of, and at the same time, I'm just learning how to use this new tool that I bought, like for my, so I don't hurt my hands, or I mean my wrists, you know, reaching out for my keyboard all the time. A Karen. Yes, definitely. I think South Africa, you know, we have our own type of Karens over here. That's what I'll say, you know. I don't really encounter them because I just ignore them, you know, really. I don't deal with them, really. I just like, okay, cool, bye. And I just leave it. And I think in South Africa, we don't have much Karens because Karens will get shanked on the streets of South Africa. Let me tell you that. You know? Karens don't last long out here. That's what I'll say. South Africa is just a really bad place to be a Karen. That's what I'll say. You know, it's not like America, and you know, it's not that safe over here. If you know, you might just get stabbed. You might just get straight up stabbed, robbed. You know, all types of weird stuff might happen to you. South African Karens. You know, I think they're like every other Karen. It's just they speak in they speak in different languages. You know, a Karen is a Karen, I guess. I don't know how to really, you know, describe a South African Karen. I'm trying to think of it. You know, this is what I'll say. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think Karens in South Africa exist really. Now that I'm thinking about it, every Karen I've met in South Africa has come from overseas. They've come from somewhere, you know, in Europe or America. You know, I realize this now thinking about it. I haven't actually encountered a South African Karen. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I don't think we have those over here. I don't think they're born and bred over here. They're definitely not from over here. That's what I think. Oh, we're talking about they ask if there's Karens in South Africa, and no, I don't think there is. I've actually like contemplated it now and actually thought about it, and nope. Yeah, you see what you see now, that's messed up. But you see, I tell you what, I used to be a waiter back in the day, and let me tell you, your order's coming out extra special if you have to mess with me. That's what I'll say. That order, there's definitely gonna be some things done to that order that you wish you never, you know, did what you did. You know, if you knew what was in that order. Yeah. That's what I'll say. You know, that's one thing. I don't mess with people in the food industry, you know. People serving my food, I don't mess with them, you know, because they could do some freaky stuff to my food, and I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with it, you know. They might just do some weird shit to my food, and that's why I don't mess with them, you know. If they give me a wrong order, fine, I'll take it. You know, I take the order if it's the same price, you know, if it's not completely, you know, off the table, like, okay, you just gave me the wrong stuff, blatantly the wrong stuff. I don't make a big fuss about it. I'll just tell them, like, hey guys, you just kind of, I think you mixed up the order a bit. And then, you know, I gently just nudge them the food and be like, I wouldn't mind if you can just, you know, change it a little bit. You know, I'm not an asshole, you know. I know what it's like working in the food industry. I've been a waiter for a few years, you know. Things get wild, you know. Especially if it's a busy day. Food gets thrown around. Orders get mixed up, you know. Hey, welcome, Jovak Art. Is that how he's Jovak? Hopefully I'm saying your name correctly, or username. Yeah, well, you know, rightfully deserved, you know. I didn't name this correctly. It should be lines. Oh, jeez, it's been that long already enough. I haven't even started on the space over here. I need to pick up the speed a bit. My goal is to finish this one piece at least by the end of the stream. Hopefully you guys didn't hear me burp into the mic, because that's what happened. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't know why people get that pissed, really. I don't know what it is. I don't know what type of day they had. You know? But it's one of those things, you know, when that happens, like, people's like, you know, when people's really giving that weird type of, you know, that they just really pissed about their orders and stuff like that. Oh my god, it feels so awkward. Like, I'm standing in line or whatever, and I'm just like, oh god. Get me out of here. I wanna blow my brains out. You know, that's the song that plays in my head every time stuff like that happens. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird how when you work those type of jobs, like, people just think like you're not even human. It's like weird. It's like, hey man, I'm also working to get some cash so I can pay my bills. Like, goddamn. It's weird how they will treat you sometimes, you know? Man. That's why I always have the utmost respect for people, you know, working those, you know, those type of jobs, those 9 to 5s that you just gotta do, you know? I respect them so much, you know, it's a tough job. Tough job. Especially pleasing those asshole customers, you know? Yeah, they're definitely kins. Yeah, they need to chill as well. Everybody just needs to chill. We just need to chill, guys. Everybody just needs to chill. We need to sit down. Maybe they just need a hug, you know? You just need to go over there and just hug them, you know? I don't know. You know? Hugs always help. It might just piss them off anymore. You know? Eh. Goddamn. Trying to figure out. Yeah, those eyes don't look right. Looks too jittery. Let me just smooth those out over here. Because I draw these separately. In my country, we have men with gun. Yeah, that's my country too. That's why there's not a lot of complaining over here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, you know what? Deleting Instagram sometimes is a good thing, you know? It is what it is. Sometimes things need to be deleted, you know? Plus, you need that space for something else, probably. Don't worry, man. Why don't you just make space for, you know? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, those eyes are fine. Okay, I like those pupils. Nice. Yeah, it's a nice. Okay. So far, facial structure isn't bad. Okay. Obviously, I'll refine the character later if I need it for anything. But for now, I'm just trying to build the character for no reason. Just building one. I was trying to help you guys out to show you how to build your characters, but so far the stream is just, you know, it's just, you know how it goes. It just falls into madness sometimes. Sometimes you need a little madness, you know, you need a little fun, you need to just chill out, you know, stretch your legs out a bit. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but you know what I mean. Okay. Okay, his hair I'm gonna keep for last because his hair is not gonna be quite symmetrical. So we're gonna keep that for last. Do that separately. You know, my characters always start off so basic and then they turn into these crazy looking characters at the end. I don't know how that happens, but it does. I don't know how, but it does. Because I come up with things later, you know. And I meld them into my older stuff. Okay, no problem, Jess. We'll see you when maybe you come back. I'll still be on for another hour, probably. Yeah. I don't know how long. How long have I been on? An hour and a half. Okay. I might be on for another hour or two. So, yeah, this is going to be a really long stream. You know, get your beverages, get your snacks, get what you need, stay hydrated, you know? Because I actually want to finish this. So, yeah, we're going to stay as long as we can until this is done. I hope you guys enjoying the stream so far. If you haven't already, I suggest checking out my webcomic, The Merchant of Ignatius, if you haven't finished it. First season is done already. Go ahead and check it out. I'm working on my second comic already. Well, it's a short story, but I'm working on it. City of Clones. Coming soon. Shameless plug. Okay, how do I... There we go. I'm still getting used to using all these new gadgets and toys here, so... I am gonna be a bit slow. Oof. There we go. I feel like I'm typing in cheat codes over here with this controller. Can you guys see? Oh shit. You guys can't see it. Damn, I thought I had it up this whole time. Well, there we go. It should be up now. Now you can see my keys on screen. God damn it. I forgot to put it on. Why is it not on by default? Why? Okay. Let me just move my chat box a bit. Oh, not that. Don't move that. Gotta just move my chat box a bit over so that you can see the keys. Maybe move it over here. I think that's a good spot. Good enough spot right there. Why is my guy's eyes? I don't know. Chain just fell asleep there. Look at his eyes. He just went completely sleepy. Hey, wake up, Chains. Goddamn, we got a stream to do. Don't have time for you to sleep, man. Can't sleep on the job. Hey, open those eyes, damn it. God damn you. Open those eyes. Chains, you can't sleep on the job. Chains. I don't know why is he falling asleep. He's never done a stream this long. he's completely falling asleep. There's no napping on the job. Chains, you gotta stay awake, man. You gotta help me out to the stream. Okay. Yeah, yeah, you know, those days are over. Post something, you get cancelled. I mean, it's not that when it comes to, I don't think it really depends on what you say and what you do, you know. Although today, you know, people sensitive about everything these days. But you know, I feel like, you know, certain communities like the Webtoon community and, you know, us people over here on this side of the world, I think we pretty chilled, you know. But you get those people who they're just finding faults in everyone, you know. They just want people to be cancelled, you know. And sometimes it's people of a certain community, right? Like, they will speak on behalf of the community when the community didn't even say anything. It's like, hey man, we didn't even say that. But they will like talk on behalf of a certain community. Which pisses me off even more, because that's just weird. It's just weird, and it's just disrespectful to the certain, like, the community that you're talking about, you know? So, I don't know, man. I just stay out of that type of stuff, you know? I try to stay out of it as best as I can, you know? Yeah, it is what it is, man. You know what's the best way to not, you know, get cancelled? It's just really, just love everyone, and, you know, I don't know. I don't really know, man. Some people find the faults in, like, things you did when you were 5, and they'll be like, hey, when you were 5 you stole that candy bar, I saw you, you know, cancel him, he stole that candy bar, he was 5 years old, but we don't care, he stole it. You know, they pretend like they didn't do crazy shit when they were younger, and that's just weird, man. Like, you're not allowed to grow as a person. Like, come on, man. There's certain things that you have to call out, but sometimes it's just calling out unnecessary stuff, really. But, you know, I stay out of it. I'm just on the side of the world doing my thing, you know. If anyone comes at me, you know, I live in a third world country. We don't have time to deal with that shit, you know. We're too busy getting bullets in our ass over here, okay? There's bigger problems to worry about over here. Don't have time for these sensitive issues, really. Well, not... is that the right way to say it? I don't know. You know, I don't care. It's out there. And you're really gonna question this guy over here, this little guy. Look at him. Look how cute he is. You're gonna question this little guy over here? Chains, huh? You think this guy can't fight? This guy will take you down. Chains is ready for any fight, anytime, any place. He will deal with you, you know? I really have a rival that I have to deal with, you know, Mitch Mackey. That guy's going down, you know? That's what I'm saying. I'm Chain Gang. Chains Gang. Chain Gang, boys. Yeah. You know. It is a thing. It is. It's just how it is. Although there are some people who say some outlandish shit sometimes as well. It's just like, okay. But, you know, I'll say you can't keep moving the goalpost, you know. You can't keep saying this is bad and then equate it to something that's not as bad, but you're making it equally as worse, you know what I mean? Like you're equating things that's not meant to be equated. If that makes sense. Oh, wait. I pressed the wrong button. Wait. There we go. More shortcut. God. Chains. Okay. I think I'm just gonna give him a basic shirt. Hey. What happened there? Okay. Uh-huh. I think we're gonna go with basic shirt. Mike over here. Basic shirt. Yep. His eyes seem to be doing something weird. Is it doing something weird? Nah, it looks fine. Looks fine. Looks fine. A vegan teacher. I'm going to say that. So I'm not sure if that vegan. I don't know what vegan teacher you're talking about, man. You know, vegan. I don't know. I've never met like so much vegans over here in South Africa. There hasn't been that much vegans out here, really. If I'm honest, I feel like that's a first world problem, really. I don't know. I think my friend Ethan he's a vegan. He's actually in the army actually, but I think he's a vegan. Yeah, I mean it works for him, so I think he should continue doing it. But why do I just type in vegan teacher on YouTube? I'll look it up later. I can't get distracted. I'm already all over the place here. I will need Bleach. The anime, or are you talking about the detergent? Okay, so I think that's it for the hair. I need to apply the murder modifier so I can get more in here. Okay, what type of hairstyle? I think I'm gonna go with a very, you know, this character is gonna be quite basic, you know, quite a basic character, which is kind of what I need for this series that I'm gonna keep this character for. I think the short story that I'm gonna keep this character for, it's gonna, I think, what was the name again? Oh yeah, You're a Monster. That's the short story I'm planning to do with this character right here. I don't know who's he gonna be in it, but he's definitely gonna be in it. Oh, Bleach Koroks. Yes. A Bleach will be for the ears and eyes. Okay, I'm assuming this lady is quite toxic. Oh, I don't like that hair. Let's. Oh, went out. Let me just go back to the camera view, and I think I'm gonna freehand draw the hair. Let's go with quite basic hairstyle right here, because, you know. So the main idea to creating a character is to use your inspiration. I think that's what I'm getting with doing this. Yeah, I didn't really plan this out, did I? Nope. That's me though. I'm all over the place. Oh, this hairstyle actually, I like it. It's simple, but it kind of has its own little flair to it. I like it. Nice. Okay. Oh god. Do I even want to see this lady on on YouTube? She sounds like a horrible person. Yeah, I think when we get closer to the end of the stream, I think I'm gonna take you guys through some of the backgrounds and stuff I've been working on as well. So you guys can kind of see behind the scenes what we've been working on. All types of crazy stuff over there. Oh god, what's this pop-up now? Okay, get away. Go. Here we go. Don't know why that popped up. What color should be? Yeah, I'm gonna go with like maybe like a light yellow cream color. That works. Okay. Actually, I want to try something out. Don't know how this is gonna work, but you know, why not try it out now, right, guys? Okay, let's go with there. I wanted to try this out actually. Where's the full layer? Add a new layer. Yeah, but in the future I will be making my own template for the Blender stuff, so you guys can work in it on yourself, by yourself, I mean. So just to make things easier for you guys, but that's a future thing that I plan on doing once I finish up my new webcomic. Oh, I chose hair. Oh, that's why. Okay, so then I'm gonna change this to full layer, and I'm gonna add this to it. Well, that's a fail. Thought it would work. God damn it. Kind of did, but not really. Yeah. So then, yeah, the best way to do it is manually. Okay, well, you know, you live and you learn. Okay, so that means I have to go in here manually and do this. Oh, almost knocked my mic straight into my lap. Let me just drop this mic a bit down here. Okay. God damn, this mic is way too close to my face. Okay, there we go. Hopefully the sound's still good for you guys. Let me just move this over here. Okay. Makes things a bit easier for myself. And I'm gonna hit enter. And this is where things are gonna get interesting. You're gonna see my coloring process, which is, I think, one of the weirdest coloring process, but it works for me. This is kind of how I color things in. See, the thing about drawing in Blender is you have to think about it as if you modeling a character rather than drawing a character. And I think that's why it works really good for me, because I work really well with 3D modeling. So, you know, I thought in the future, once, you know, I get my YouTube membership stuff and all those type of things. By the way, we almost at 200 subs. You know, thank you guys. We're almost there. Oh, we're right around that corner. So let's get to 200. But yeah, once I get enough subs, and you know, I think I'll create a system so you guys can actually like donate and all that types of things in the future when we get there. So then that cash that we're going to use for that, I'm going to be using it for you guys. So we're going to be doing like giveaways and all types of things. So that will be all for you guys. That the cash that you donate or whatever, I'll be going to like giveaways. And I think what I wanted to do is actually like 3D model like a character from one of my webcomics, then 3D print it and then paint it and then send it to you guys. Obviously I was not like my competition or something, and then whoever wins gets the 3D rendered printed thing, you know. That's actually one of the ideas I had in the future, but we'll see how things go. That might be a while before we get there, but you know, little idea I had. What was this shirt color? Enter. Because I don't think I don't need the money as bad, you know. But it'll be cool to do something nice for you guys. So, you know, to show how much I appreciate you guys' support. So, something like that, you know, in the future. Once we figure it out, or once I figure it out, then figure out how to actually send it to you guys. But yeah, that's a whole other thing that I'll figure out when I get there. You know, right now we're just chilling. No, we're just chilling. We're doing our thing. And we'll get there when we get there. You know? Okay, so I think I'm gonna do the skin. Should I do the skin first? I think I'm gonna do the skin first. Skin. Yeah, you just got to know exactly when to place these. I mean, you can always arrange the layers however you want later. But if you do it right the first time, it makes things easier. And you guys might not know what I'm talking about, but you'll see soon enough. Okay. There we go. That's that. There we go. Okay. Okay, so what's everyone working on? Anyone working on anything? Comics? You know? Yeah, maybe have your own YouTube channel, your own videos. You know? Should let us know in the chat what you have going on. You know? Gotta support each other. Okay, so yeah. Well, this guy's skin is way too pink. I'm gonna need to change the shade of it. Just need to change it up a bit when I get there. But I just want to place everything down first. Okay, here we go. And there. You know, that's the one thing I would say. Blender's coloring system does make things a bit easier for me. Especially in terms of changing the color. You know, I want to change something. And it's all like vector based. So it's a really a time saver. When you look at it like from a long-term perspective, you know. Especially if I want to add a bit of animation to this, you know. It will be much easier to do that. Yeah. And I think I should show you guys actually how to, you know, how I do my little. If you guys haven't seen like the little short animations I've done, suggest you check it out. And we might actually do some of that right now on the stream. So once we get to it. So far we've done all the heavy lifting. The characters here. It's very basic, you know. Very basic character design. But we're gonna flesh him out as we go. I don't know this Mina, who that, or Mina's secret love child, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know what you're referencing, to be honest. But yeah, he's someone's child. That's what I'll say. He's someone's child. Someone's long lost, you know, weird brother. I don't know. Oh yeah, but he's gonna have like a werewolf type of power as well, coming up. So it's gonna be interesting. His design might actually change a bit in the comics, but we'll see how it goes. You know, I always tend to change my mind later on. Or I might actually just refine the design a bit and actually add a bit more flair to it. You know, it really depends. Really depends on what I'm going for. Mina Ashido. I know My Hero Academy. I don't know who's I'm not good with names, okay? I'm good with faces. And let me just type it in here. I think I know who that is. Oh. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Is that purple chick. The purple pinkish chick who can shoot acid out of her hands. Yes. I don't see the resemblance. But I think I see where you're going with the hair. I think that's what you're trying to point at, right? He could be, but I mean, he looks pretty old. I don't think he's that young. He looks like in his mid-20s, like me. Maybe that's why you know, all the characters I really design are all like in their mid-20s, early 20s. Because, I mean, that's where I am, so that's what I relate to. And I always have a weird thing about drawing kids, you know. I suck at drawing kids. I've been trying to get better at it. I think the closest thing I got to drawing kids was for that Halloween thing for Webtoon, where we had to draw our OCs in certain things, you know. I draw my OCs as kids, and I think that's the closest thing I got to drawing kids. Oh, God. I feel like you just want him to be related to Mina somehow. I can just do that and this and that and this, that and this and that and this. You know, sometimes you don't have to be accurate with coloring in, especially in this art style. You just have to get things around about what they're supposed to look like. Okay, wait, let me just push this, send back. There we go. That's backward. Because the animation art style is pretty simplistic, pretty straightforward. I feel like animation's a lot more forgiving than webcomics because they in motion, so people don't really notice all the weirdness that you're doing with certain things, you know. I'm so far from the canvas. Let me just get in a bit closer here. Yeah, get back. Get really up close to this guy. Well, I think I want to... You know what? I actually want to give him some really colorful hair. Maybe a red. Maybe not a red, actually. Maybe... Oh, a dark purple. Look cool. We could go yellow on top and then maybe, you know what I mean? Then maybe, I wonder what I can do with the gradient. Let's see here. Oh, okay, let's go into the rendered view. Let's go with a 0.5. And then go with 0.1. 0.1. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That tint. Whoa. Okay. I I'm gonna keep the tint a bit. I like that. I like that. Looks pretty interesting. Gives him an interesting feel. Did you miss anything? Not much. Just a bunch of coloring in over here. I'm just trying to mess around with some shaders and whatevers. And we're just trying to figure this guy out. Trying to figure out exactly what we want from this guy. And so far he's putting out. He's doing well. I'm definitely gonna need all a white shader, which I don't have. There we go. Yeah, it's looking good. Man, I thought I would have signed way more characters on the stream, but you know, you get lost in the sauce sometimes. I feel, yeah, live stream you get way distracted, you know. You just want to hang out with everyone. And but that's what it's for, you know. That's what live streaming is for. It's for interacting with everyone. Getting to know your audience. Okay. There we go. Hop. I'm leaning on a few buttons here. Okay. I want to give him some really interesting eye colors. So I'm gonna go with a green. And we're gonna gradient the green with maybe an orange-ish color. Red, pink. But what if I go with red and blue though? I want him to have some interesting looking eye colors. Oh, I think yellow and orange might work quite well actually. Let's see how that works. Interesting. There's one thing I still wanted to try out with this art style, and that's kind of because you can see how my strokes are kind of all straight, like there's no pressure to the, like no weight pressure to the strokes. I'm just going with straights because, you know, in animation that's kind of what you work with, so that's the style I'm going with. But I think further down the line I might actually try messing around with some pen pressure effects, you know, just to see what it would look like. I'm just trying to line these up a bit better, make it look cleaner, a bit more clean. Oh, this is just used like a kind of like a rough in a way, just to get the idea of the character. Okay. It's looking interesting though. That's what I'll say. You know, he has some sort of flair to him. That's what I like. It's quite unique. And I want to actually add a bit of see if I can add this. Let me see if I go to airbrush. If I airbrush this and select. Interesting. Okay, I never messed around with the airbrush stuff because I don't really know. Oh shit, I was blocked. Change was like having a seizure on stream because I was blocking the camera. Okay, I don't really mess around with the, you know, the airbrush strokes and stuff like that because I don't know. I don't really know how it works. So I just stay away from it, you know. Okay. Okay, let's add some shading to this. Yes. And obviously I'm gonna go with my signature, you know, hard cell shading because that usually works pretty well. And it's pretty easy to do. So it's something cool. And it's full. So with shading, I just kind of go for a very simplistic shading these days. I just kind of, you know, I think I want some shadows over here. Just mess around with the opacity a bit. Maybe a 0.6. Yep, okay. Now let's get into shading. Usually what I do when I shade, I mean, I don't even care about light sources anymore. That's just really what looks good. If you want to be realistic about light sources, I'm pretty sure you can do what you want, you know. But I just do what looks good, you know. And sometimes shading can add a different type of feel to the character as well. Yeah, shading definitely doesn't take as much time as it used to for me now, because I just do this more simplistic shading style now, which I think I'll continue to implement. It's definitely getting a certain vibe from him, right? Type of person that doesn't really take shit. Yeah, he's gonna be a very silent type. Silent but deadly. You know what I mean? As they say. And then here, I try to keep the shading as simple as possible, you know? As always, conceptionally, you have to actually figure out exactly what you're going to do with this guy. I haven't actually figured out exactly where this guy's going to go. But sometimes it's also good to just randomly do characters, like, you know, just come out randomly with character concepts. And you don't have to actually fit them in your actual series right away. You can keep them somewhere for whenever you plan on doing another series that might fit this character, or a story that they might fit into. You don't have to, you know, all the characters I've done so far in my past, I still got, I think, a few pictures around here of them, and I'm planning on refining them and using them in my later comic, my latest, you know, webcomics coming out whenever it does. Whenever I, you know, decide to dive into a new webcomic, I can always reuse those characters again. Obviously, you don't have to take this long to design characters when it's just someone that you're just gonna kill off, or if it's just some stepping stone guys, you know. You get those type of guys. They're just kind of a stepping stone for your main character. Those guys don't really, they don't, you know, need all that time to be designed, you know, sit with and everything. Man, this guy actually looks good. I don't know what happened. He looks so basic, and now he's transformed into this like weird badass. What happened? What happened? I don't know. I don't know. And that's the main point of creating characters, okay? I don't know how I do it, guys. I don't know. My brain works weird ways. They do weird things. They think of weird stuff. And this is what happens, okay? I think I'll actually do a video in the future of exactly the process of how I do this. But this is actually just like a raw process of how I do things. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It just happens. It's just one of those things. This is over 5 years of animation and creative experience in the industry, you know. Things just come to you. You have a gut feeling about it. It just works, you know. I don't really know how to explain it, you know. Man, that looks cool. That looks cool. I have to say, I don't know what happened. I don't know where this guy came out of. He just popped out of my mind, and there he goes. There he is, right there. Actually, I had a way different concept for this guy in my as I was thinking about it. But then once I did the gradient shading on the hair and the eyebrows, I got like a completely different picture. So yeah, mess around with shading, mess around with colors, mess around with whatever. Yeah. Okay, drinking some coffee. Now, I think we're pretty far in the streaming right now. I think I'm gonna show you guys some cool animation tricks. I think that's well deserved for those of you sat all the way through to this point, or those of you just joined now. You know, we're gonna do a little bit of animation funkiness. You know. Let's start. Okay, let me just save this. Man, this guy, I can see him actually being a cool character. Okay, and you know, he's gonna have some sort of werewolf type powers, so that's gonna be cool. So I'm gonna show you guys how I usually do those animations that you see. Like they're quite subtle though, you know. So usually I first unlock all this stuff over here. Let me just move my screen a bit around here. I think some stuff is off screen. Let me just move it around so you guys can see more of the screen here. I don't know why it's like that. Yeah, there we go. That looks kind of right. Yeah, I think that kind of works, right? Oops, didn't mean to switch it off. Okay. So what happens when you come back to streaming after so long? Okay. Everything's in place, everything's good, no problem. Okay, so we're gonna get into a little bit of animation before we head out. Just a little bit, not too much. We're not going to do any crazy things. We're not going to go all the way to animation land. Not now. So first, what I want to do is I first want to throw my cursor here, and then I mean, you guys might not know what's going on right now, but it's simple animation stuff. So this is a bone. It's known as a 3D bone. Hey, wife stabbing in the comments. I see it in the chat. I see you dabbing. Okay, let's do this. So you grab this bone, scale it down to the point. This is gonna be our pivot point of the neck. We're gonna bring it up a bit. That's gonna be the pivot point of the top part of the neck. And then this is gonna be the head. And maybe if you want to get a little fancy, we're gonna do the hair. Just a little bit. Okay. Now this might just look like a bunch of sticks, but trust me guys, this is gonna help. This is gonna be our bone structure for how we're gonna animate the character. This is known as a skeleton. A 3D skeleton, which we're gonna use on a 2D character. Okay, so where exactly? I just need to. There we go. So I'm gonna add this wireframe so we don't actually see. It's not gonna be in our way. And I just want to name the bones so we don't lose our minds completely. So that's gonna be the hair bone. This is gonna be the head bone. This is gonna be the neck bone. Oh, did I even name it? God damn, I pressed so much weird stuff. Okay. Nope. There we go. Neck bone. Type it in. Neck bone. And I'm just going to name this base, because that's the base bone. It doesn't have to be any other bone, as long as we know what it is. And then I'm going to grab this, and then shift click on this, and then control P. And I know it sounds like I'm typing in all sorts of hacks over here, but not really hacks. Okay, there we go. So now we got our armature. And now it's been automatically rigged by Blender. Although sometimes it's not rigged properly. You see that? Look at that. It's just weird. Oh. You know, it's not. Things are just not selected properly. So now we gotta go in and do some weight painting. Yes, this is what we call weight painting. My supervisor did say I can actually show some of my work that I've done for the company, but I can't show like full videos or whatever. Maybe I can just show you guys a still frame of one of the animations I've done for, in terms of animation work. I think that'll be fun. Just so you can see what things look like from an insider's perspective on a professional level. I think that will really, you know, motivate you guys, to show you guys what you can actually do after years of practice in the animation or creative industry. First, I just want to rig this guy up. Once I figure out exactly where everything is. Okay. There it is. There, vertex groups. That's what I was looking for. Okay. We're gonna do the hair first. Turn that up one. And just do this hair. Might just look weird, but don't worry. Just go with me, guys. Go with me on this journey. This journey of rigging up your character. This is the head bone. I need to add a little bit more here. neck bone. Just a little bit like that. Just want to tone the weight down a bit. Let's just tone it down a bit. Okay. There we go. And now we're gonna go with the base bone. The base bone is just this. Just this part over here. Once you figure out Blender, this just becomes easier. You're gonna figure out all the terminology, all the things. And I think in the future I might actually do a course on just, you know, beginning, like just stuff for beginners in Blender. You know, if you just open up the program and don't know exactly what you're doing. Okay, here we go. So now we control the hair for, but you know, just a slight hair animation. You know, maybe wind or whatever. And then we have the head. You know, there we go. Our little head animation. And then we have our neck. You know. And then obviously we have our base animation, which just moves everything. So hopefully this gives you a bit of an idea of what I do to animate my characters. Just this little bit of, you know, look at that. And it's pretty slick, pretty, you know, smooth, you know. If you do it right, you can do a whole neck moving animation with his hair moving with him as well. It's pretty cool. And that's kind of how I animate my 2D stuff, you know. Just the basic, like if you were to do a dialogue scene in an animation and you just want the guy to kind of do a head tilt, you would just do it like that, you know. That's like the easiest way to do a head tilt and make it look smooth and everything. And you can even turn down your frame rates and it will look more like a traditional animation, you know. Instead of having a smooth feel to it, it will have more of a traditional feel. Oh, just came back in time. Just in time. I was just explaining to everyone how I do my 2D animations. So I just rigged up this guy with some bones so you can actually animate him, you know. Just move his head around, you know, the way you want, you know. And his hair is doing some weird stuff over here, but you know, just in case you want some wind effects, you know, with his hair. You can actually just go in. I don't actually like the way the hair is rigged, so we can actually just go in for a bit to the hair and then just white paint the sides a bit. Just a little. Oh, yep, I gave him some bones. So we can rig him up and animate him. So now we can pose him. Let me just see what his hair looks like. Oh, that's cool. That will be like a wind effect, you know? Like if the wind was blowing in his hair. His hair would kind of do that type of thing, you know? And I mean, you can even add bones to the you know, the eyebrows and the eyes and the mouth and the nose. And you can even do lip syncing with the mouth and all types of crazy things. We're not going to get into that right now. That's boss level stuff. You don't want, you know, that's all types of crazy stuff. Let me just share. Oh, you guys want to see some animations? Some professional animations I did with my company. I think I can. Oh, actually, I checked with my supervisor. She said I could show this, and this is on the. Let me just pop this on screen here. This is on the. Let me just type it in here. Gencom. This is on the YouTube channel. So you can actually check this out. This is some of the animations we did for. Let me just pop that back on screen. Some of the animations we did for our previous jobs. It's a bit outdated, to be honest, this animation over here. It's like 4 years ago. But I think it still displays what we were... Oh, and obviously we're going to have an ad in the beginning. But it kind of displays what we... Like, what we do and, you know, the things. This is like a little bit of the animation work we did. It's pretty fun. As you can see, I deal a lot with 3D animation, so... that's the same way I kind of deal with 2D animation, if I'm honest. So this is all the things we did, and you can check it out on the YouTube channel. Honestly, they should update it a bit. I might have a chat with them just to update the site a bit and maybe add some new show reels to the website and everything. Because even though it's outdated, it's pretty cool. But there's so much stuff we've done now that really outshines the work we did back then. I'm not sure what this one... I remember doing this one, actually. Oh my god, this brings back so much memories. We actually used, I think, Unity to make this project over here. And we had to do all these crazy things. And oh, that guy gets crushed by that pole. Let's go back and see that again. Let's go back. Yes, up. He just gets straight up crushed right there. Goddamn. I remember I had to do the spark effect, you know, for this part over here of this thing breaking. Man, like looking back on it now, like it's so like... It's like, compared to what we've done now, it's like, oh, man, they should really update that. Anyway, this is my character that I've designed now from absolute scratch. I don't know how I came up with this design, but he's here. He is designed. I want to actually check out what other animations I can show you guys. I don't think I can show you guys too much. Maybe like a still frame from one of the recent animations will be cool to show you guys. Getting some insider tips here with the animation. Some animation industry inside stuff over here. I'm picking... Okay. I'm sorry to do this to my PC, but I want to show you guys some awesome stuff. So I don't know if my PC is going to handle all this crazy stuff. But maybe I can actually just pop into a render. Rather than actually... Oh, yeah. Here we go. Is there a way? Oh. Here we go. Look at this. I kind of worked on this explosion for one of our jobs. We had to work on this explosion. I don't know if I can show. I want to actually show. I want to pop into the project actually for you guys. I think it was... Oof, I don't know if my PC is gonna just die or if it's gonna be enough. Okay, let's find out. Oh yes, okay, we are in here. I think I can just show you guys some animation rather than the whole thing. I animated these guys. This was pretty fun to animate these guys over here. When the explosion happens, they just fly back. And I had to make the debris and everything. It was pretty fun to make. I don't think I can display the full stuff, you know, because I don't know, just for works, just for disclosure, what you call it, agreement stuff, you know. But I can show you guys the way I animated these characters over here. just in like the outline of here. You know, I don't wanna put up the explosion as well because it might just crash my PC. But I had to animate these guys. Obviously, this guy over here, I don't care about him because he's flying off screen. I really want to see, actually. You know, you never really get the chance to actually examine your animations and the stuff you do. Man, look at that. Guy just flying through the sky. Oh my god. Look at his... Oh god, he just broke his neck right there. Yeah, that guy's dead. This guy. What happened? I'm pretty sure he's fine, man. I'm pretty sure he's fine. He looks... Oh, that's not our next bend. Oh, God. No, he's fine. I'm pretty sure he's fine. I think he survived, right? Yeah, he moves at the end. He moves. You know, he's fine. He's fine. Oh, the things we put these characters through. Oh, my God. These characters has been through it all, guys. But they live. This guy over here is just frozen in time because I didn't have to animate this guy because he's off screen, so I don't care about him. But as you can see, he's really not doing well over here. He flies straight into this pile of rocks over here. This is a pile of rocks, actually. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna pop into render mode. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Whoa, what a bright... Oh, that's bright. Don't die, PC. Come on. Power through. PC, go. You can do it. I believe in you. There we go. Oh, he's flying back. Explosion. His glasses. Oh, yeah, I didn't add the explosion. So, yeah. Fine. So now it's actually easier for me to actually... just go around here. We can actually take a look at these guys. Look at their face. It's like so straight. They're like, looks like he's in a dream. Yeah, I didn't really have to animate their faces because you don't see it in the shot. So they just have this like very uncanny valley faces. And that's the one thing about animation, guys. If you don't see it, you don't need it. Okay? You don't see it, you don't need it. That's one of the rules right there. Whatever you don't see on screen, you don't need it. Okay? You don't need to draw all the details. You don't need to add every single rock, you know? You don't see it, you don't need it. That's one of the rules of animation right there. Anything off screen doesn't need to be seen, you know? Okay. Back to our guy over here. Anyway. Holy shit, it's like midnight over here. What time is it by you guys? Oh, why's Chains? Chains is like trying to fall asleep here on screen. Hey, Chains, stay awake. Hey. Chains. He's trying to fall asleep. Chains. Yeah, gravity plays a big part. Oh, it's 5 p.m. over by you guys. God damn, it's midnight by me. Holy shit. This is why I can't join Mitch's streams. Mitch does his streams at 2 a.m. over here. That's when his streams start. That guy, I feel like he's sabotaging me. He doesn't want me to show up on his streams because he knows He knows I'm gonna take over his streams for him. $6 p.m. Goddamn. So it's probably around about 6-5. Goddamn. That is crazy. Damn you, time zones. Damn you. Oh god. Okay. Well, it's midnight over here. And I've completed my character. Can you believe it, guys? We've done it. After all this procrastination and chat, you know, we managed to finish him with an additional animation rig, you know. I feel like I wanna slightly animate his hair before I go. I just wanna animate his hair, but oh shit, he disappeared. Ah, god damn it! I put him on the. Time is pretty irrelevant when you're living all the way across the world. Yeah, but it's not a problem, guys. You know, I always catch your streams and your videos when I can. You know, it's not our fault. We can't help it. That's just the time we live in. Okay. Time is a form to stress people. Yeah, I guess it is. You know. What did I want to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to just give him a little bit of a animation with him, but let me just. Select. There we go. Select all this, and I just wanna. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you gotta always make sure your animations are on the right keyframe. Otherwise, you know, they won't show up. Can I just delete that? Yep. Okay, there we go. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks. Well, I feel like if everybody else does good, then I do good, you know? If like one of us does good in the community, you know, we all basically do good, you know? Oh, hi, Elias. Wow, you just joined like the stream. Like when I'm about to leave soon. I'm not leaving that right now, but we're gonna animate some hair. I'm gonna animate some hair before I go. Man, 2 hours and 2.5 hours stream. Goddamn. I don't know. I don't have the willpower like Mitch. Mitch does 4-hour streams. That guy's completely insane. I think I can only go on for another hour and then, you know, that's it. You know? But I want to animate some hair. I want to animate this guy's hair. Okay. Let's start off. It's not going to take that long. I just wanted to go down there. We're going to add a keyframe. Bam. Keyframe done. And then yeah, that means YouTube is doing its job. YouTube is promoting me. Whoa, okay. But it's good that YouTube's recommending me out there, you know, to people. Gets the word out there. Okay, there we go. Mitch is pretty, yeah, he's a madman. That guy's wild. He's a wild child. Yeah, Halloween's coming up. I planned to do something awesome for Halloween, but then I was like, wait, I think it's Halloween already by me, right? Oh, yeah, we just hit Halloween over here. Yeah, it's the 31st over here. We just hit Halloween on midnight at, yeah. I think it's still, you guys are still, you guys are still on the previous day. I'm already hitting midnight over here, so yeah, it's Halloween. We immediately crossed the threshold of Halloween by me. Cool. Okay. Let's see what the... Oh, that's a nice slight hair animation. But I think I did too much over here. Maybe let this way. Then a little bit this way. Just make it not that obvious, you know. 60, 120. That's the one thing about animation. You gotta learn to make do with your loops. You gotta loop everything. Everything got to be looped. Gotta do the loop-de-loop with everything. Okay. That's done. That's done, son. Okay, now this one. Okay. We have our slightly blowing in the wind hair animation. Cool. Yeah, I can time travel. I'm definitely a time traveler. Yes. Okay, I did the hair. The hair shaky shake. And I want to add some background effects. You know what? I'm in the mood to do something awesome. You know, I want to add some background effects. I'm going for that extra credit, guys. I gotta do it. I am too tempted now. I gotta add some background effects. I gotta add some great stuff over here. Hopefully it does not crash my stream, because we're gonna do some crazy stuff over here. Okay, so first I need an awesome background. Now I have a background somewhere laying around, but will it fit this scene? Let's have a look at what backgrounds I have. Let's save this. Oh, just save it like normal. And I'm gonna grab... Oh yeah, by the way, I created this this kid rig as well, because I suck at drawing kids, so I made a rig. So it just makes things easier for myself. And I actually use this to do my kid characters. Oh, I actually want to see this. There we go. Hi there. I just came to borrow the background. I need this background. Is this the city? This is the city background, right? Let me just check. Interesting. Yeah, so you guys are getting some behind the scenes here as well. Oh shit. Oh god, I pressed render by accident. Oh god. Do not kill. Don't kill my PC. Do not kill my PC. Oh shit. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. We all good. Just don't move. Don't move a muscle. Do not move a muscle. I gotta turn off some stuff before I kill my PC. Do not move a muscle. Turning off the line art, because that's the thing that really gets your PC. Okay, cool. There we go. Oh, that's police car. Nice. Nice. I'm saying nice like I didn't make it. God damn it. But it is what it is, man. But you gotta appreciate your work. Gotta appreciate the good things you do with it. Gotta appreciate it for what it is. Gotta believe in your art. I need this bolding though. Need it. Blender, give me my bolding, please. I think I'm gonna take... Should I take this boldings or... Ooh, actually, let me go back. I need to go back to my other projects. We're just actually running through my projects right now. 3D assets. Oh yeah, you guys want to see something cool? I'll show you guys. Let's head to render. This is the City of Clones, right? So from the City of Clones, I'm actually creating a city. Obviously, it's gonna be in a city, so I have to create one. So I have my own... This is my own little section. It's gonna expand a bit more as I go along with the story because... Oh god, don't kill my PC, please. Okay, there we go. I need to turn off some things over here. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It is pretty fun, yeah? Once you figure out exactly how to use Blender, it does become awesome. Like, it's pretty fun. It looks so flat over here without the line art. Yeah, but you can actually go in the diner. You can check out here. And actually, there's a scene. If you go in through this door over here, I'll take you guys through the door. Let me show you guys the tour over here. Did I create the... Oh, it's not here. Did I not add it to the... Did I not put it on? Oh, okay, because what's supposed to be in here is the closet. And I didn't freaking add it. Oh, well, the City of Clones takes place in the same city as the Blade Reapers comics, so it's the same universe. So they're gonna kind of there's gonna be some cross, like, how do you say, cross universe stuff happening. Like, all the comics takes place, you know, in the same universe basically. Yeah, Blender's very good for making like backgrounds and, you know, stuff like that. Oh, my guy Chains is having a seizure on the side. But yeah, the City of Clones, Blade Reapers, and all my future comics coming up takes place in the same universe and on the same world. So you're gonna see some characters, you know, they're gonna intertwine with each other. Some characters are gonna see each other. Some characters are gonna have cross universe stuff happening. YouTube is going nuts because they're like, hey man, you can't be just dropping these bombs on your stream and expect us to just let it go, you know? So I can't show you guys too much before, you know, Blender gets all weird. But that's only a small section of the city. I'm still building the whole city. So I think there is actually a model of a city around here. But I'm not sure how Blender will handle that. No. Hey, where's my city at? It's probably somewhere around here. And yeah. Probably somewhere around here, but I can't figure it out. Okay. Hey, whoa, what's this? I'm too scared to open it. It looks like a big file. I don't want to crash my PC. Let's leave it aside for now before things get quite wild. I just went on a tangent again. It's fine. Tangents happen, you know. You go into tangents, and I'm back here. I don't want to be here actually. Oh, this one was like one of my favorite animations to make. Well, It was pretty fun. Like, I had fun making this background and everything. Look at that. It's pretty cool, actually, like, being in the scene. This is actually just a plane with a texture on it. And I think I rotated it, actually, so it looks like it's spinning. So, yeah, it looks pretty cool. It looks like some weird stuff going on here, like, look at that. Looks like a portal sucking you in. Oh, Nikki joined. Why is... God damn it. You joining on the wrong time. You had to join earlier. You and your hair. Post bikini bottom. Yeah. Post-apocalyptic bikini bottom. Definitely. Hey there, Nikki. Hopefully you're doing okay. Yeah, we're just going through literally like all the stuff I did. Behind the scenes stuff going on here. The particle systems in Blender is pretty cool though. I will say that. Like, you can do so much with it. I think you should actually just shave it off, you know. Go all, you know, you can, what do you call it? Doi Melage. Doi Melage? Is that what you call the, you know, those ladies in Black Panther? The lady warrior ladies. No, I got it, Jess. We all spell words wrong. Especially me, you know, sometimes I use words that completely don't mean the same thing. And they don't even look the same or sound the same. So, that's what happens. We drink some coffee. My coffee's gone. Oh, just knocked my head into my mic. Great. Anyway, I'm done with this. I don't want to crash my PC. You know, it's not that it's gonna crash my PC. It's actually just gonna crash the stream, really. And we went through Jessica's thing as well. And this is also one of the characters I worked on for City of Clones as well. Where's she? Where's she at? Hey! But I actually want to show you guys the structure of the comic that I did. You're gonna get some. So this is like, and you can see I kind of set it up like Clip Studio Paint sets up there. You know, the side panel here. Yeah. As long as people get exactly what you're trying to do. I'm using this device here. I probably should hide those speech bubbles. I don't want to give away spoilers over here, you know. Hide those speech bubbles. But I want to show you guys exactly how I did the speech bubbles. I'll just take out the text. Or maybe I should do it in a separate folder. I should definitely do it. Yeah, this episode is quite long. It's at least 3 episodes long. It's a really big episode because the City of Clones is only going to be 3 episodes long. I think 3 episodes long, but it's going to be 3 long episodes. I'm already working on the 2nd episode already. I'm almost done with it, like the thumbnailing. So that's almost done, and then, you know, So it kind of has like 3 acts to it. Yeah, this episode goes on. Look how it looks in the 3D view. Like you can see it goes on all the way down there. Like, oh my god, it's all the way down there. I hit rendered by accident. God damn it. I give you a hold down. Look at the way that episode ends. It ends all the way over here. Like, but as I'm going along, obviously, like I work slower on streams, but when I'm actually sitting down and actually focusing and, you know, just drowning out sounds and actually working on the webcomic, it actually goes way quicker. I don't know how much panels I actually finished. I think I finished 24 panels so far. Yeah. This is all 3D elements as well. Let me show you. I don't mind just showing you the text. Can you see the text? And then this is a speech bubble. Yeah, behind here. So that's the one thing about Blender. Like, when it comes to adding the text and speech bubbles, it's like a whole other level of annoying. But as I challenge myself to only use Blender, I have to use Blender and what I have. Obviously, I can do it. It just takes way more time than actually just doing it in Photoshop. So, in the future, after I'm done with this webcomic and this challenge that I've put to myself, I will actually be... I'll do all the paneling. I'll do all the scenes in Blender. And then I'll actually do all the paneling and text in Photoshop. And the setting up of the panels in Photoshop as well. Just to make my life easier, because god damn it. Setting up all the stuff is an absolute crazy nightmare. Like in Blender. Like just using Blender alone. I think I can actually show... I don't mind showing you guys a few... I mean, you saw these scenes already. Alright, so... yeah, like here's the text. I added crash. It's just like floating in air, really. You know. But yeah, I knew it. I saw actually a guy do one of his comic panels in Blender. So I knew, oh, okay, well, you can actually do the the speech bubbles. You can do it in Blender. It's not really a problem. It's just annoying because it's not... Blender is not meant for obviously like making comic panels and stuff like that. So it's just, you kind of have to invent your own way of actually building this in Blender. Yeah, so texting and adding bubbles is definitely the worst part of this process. Oh my god, it's like crazy. It's the craziest part of the process. So I will obviously be using Photoshop for that. Not now, because I've challenged myself to only use Blender. But after the series, definitely after the series, I will be using Photoshop and Blender in conjunction with each other. Because if I do all the paneling, if I render out all the panels in Blender and then throw them into Photoshop and then do the text and everything, it will definitely save time, and it will also not kill my PC. For example, if I do everything in Photoshop, it will definitely kill my PC. Oops. Just knocked my mic a bit. And I burped at the same time. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm insane. Okay, I can't help it. I take risks. I go big, and I see where it leads me. And you know, it is what it is. You know, there has to be crazy people like us. No, there has to be crazy people out there to kind of bend and fold the rules a bit just to, you know, it's the crazy ones who come up with the best ideas, you know. Oh yeah, here's a little. This is actually one of, I don't know when I came up with this character, but I came up with it when I did. Going back to the topic of this stream. I have no idea what this character. Oh yeah, wait, I remember. This character was for, because in my universe there's also some sort of magical girl type characters in here, and they kind of have like an animalistic like type of transformation thing, and then this is what happens. So I think there's about a few of them. So there's like these magical girls in here as well. I think you'll probably see them in my superhero series whenever I do that in the near future. And they also a weird type of character. This is one of them. I think her name is Frenzy, or something like that. Furry Frenzy, Bunny Frenzy. I can't remember what I gave her name, but I probably wrote it down somewhere. Yeah. Did I animate? I remember actually rigging this up. I'm not sure if I actually animated it. No, I don't think I did. I wonder what other stuff I can show you guys. There's a lot I did so far. Especially with the animation stuff. Let's head to the promos. I think that's all I did so far. I mean, there's a lot of, oh my god, there's so much I want to do, but I don't have the time. I'm only one man. There's so much ideas I have and so much things I want to do. It's just I don't have the time. My brain just doesn't switch off. You know, sometimes I have random flashes of characters and ideas at random times of the day, and that's just what happens. That's how my mind works. That's why when people ask me how do you get inspiration and motivation for your work and all that types of things, it's like, I don't know, man. It comes to me, and there it is. You know, it's weird. My brain is weird. I can't explain it. My brain just does weird, crazy stuff. There's a bunch of rigs here I made. Yeah, so I actually tried out those 3D, you know, these 3D characters with the, which I plan to actually just do the 3D characters and then draw over them. Oh, there's actually this. I remember drawing this as well. This is my, this is the crow. She's an interesting character as well. And she's gonna be showing up in the Blade Reaper series. Pretty sure you guys saw this already. But oh, I remember drawing those guns. Those guns look cool. She's also gonna show up in the City of Clones series coming up as well. Well, it's gonna be a more younger version of her. She's kind of, you're gonna see in here when she's like, because the Blade Reaper series is gonna be a yeah, the Blade Reaper series is gonna be more of a detective series. Now she's actually a detective in the City of Clones series as well, so you're gonna kind of see her in her starting days out as a detective in the City of Clones, and she's gonna kind of solve the mystery of what's going on. Like, you're gonna see her in and out of the series. So yeah. And you're gonna kind of see, I guess you're gonna kind of see a little bit about in her like younger days. So you're gonna kind of get a backstory about her. Not too much about her, because the comic's obviously not about her. But like I said before, it's kind of like a prequel to the Blade Reaper series. So you're gonna kind of get a little bit of, well, prequel in terms of her. Like, you're gonna get a little bit of backstory of her and there's a certain event that's gonna happen with her, and it's gonna change her, and you know she's gonna become all goth like. she's gonna have a character arc in here as well, so it's gonna be interesting. What's interesting is I'm gonna have to write her in to a 3-episode series, which is really gonna be interesting, you know. But she's not gonna really be in there, you know. She's gonna be in and out, so you're gonna see her here and there solving certain crimes and mysteries. And that's about it. And then I think you're just gonna get a oh yeah, wait, and on the topic of the stream, like I've said, I don't know how I come up with these characters, man. I just have flashes of weirdness and it kind of forms into characters. How do I do it? I don't know. How do you do it? You know, the easiest way to really make characters, and I think I've done a stream on this, is actually take a reference from real life. Take certain themes and color choices from characters, from animals and stuff like that as well. That it really helps. Yeah, I have to cover a lot in those 3 episodes. Although I know what's gonna happen all in the 2nd episode. And then, oh yeah, the 2nd episode, yeah, that's where she's gonna show up. She's gonna show up sometime in the 2nd episode. Probably near to the end. I'm not sure if she will really encounter the guy, if I think about it. Because I know exactly how the 3rd episode's gonna end as well. So yeah, I think you're just gonna get a glimpse of her, really. And in the 3rd episode, something's gonna happen. It's gonna be a very dramatic thing that's gonna happen in the 3rd episode with her. So yeah, that's as much as I can say. I can't say obviously anymore because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I know you guys don't want me to spoil it for you. So yeah, and I think the City of Clones will be released sometime in December. Without me absolutely killing myself drawing everything and working on everything. Because the backgrounds, because it's gonna take place in the recurring backgrounds, so I don't have to create all the backgrounds really. It's gonna take place in like, I think it's like maybe up to 5 backgrounds that I have to design for the City of Clones, and I will be reusing those backgrounds in the near future as well for my other comics. So it's a win-win, win-win, win-win-win, you know, for my future comics. And there's so much stuff I want to do with the animation. I wanted to do like a animation thingy for like showing the different types of universes in my, you know, my webcomic universe of the Chainsaw Maniac universe. You know, you get all the webcomics, all the characters. Thought it would be a cool little intro to my little universe. And I actually worked on some. This is the Merchant of Ignatius. I actually worked on some 2D animation as well. I'm not sure when I'll get back to this 2D animation, but this is just like, you know, I was just working with some cool stuff. This will be cool, you know. I was working on a 2D like anime intro thing for the Merchant of Ignatius, but I don't know whenever I'll get back to that, you know. I don't really have the time right now to do it because I'm working on my webcomic. But when I do, I will do it. And it came out pretty well, yeah. You know, I like the motion, especially the cape, yeah, at the end. It kind of pushes in the way of the camera. Nice. Kind of just going through my files and looking at all the stuff I've done. I've done actually so much over this past few months, and now coming to the end of the year, and there's so much I want to do, but there's so little time to get to it. just heading back to. Yeah, I still gotta color this in though. But I was just I think I was just framing the scene and everything. Yeah, I think actually for this scene, I had an idea of this scene. This scene was actually like gonna be the merchant of Ignite just walking over the screen, and then the name of the merchant, you know, the title pops up behind him as he walks across, as he like wipes across the screen or something like that. If I'm remembering correctly, I can't remember quite well. That's what I was doing with that, I think. Anyway, let's. Man, I don't want to end the stream. I'm having too much fun actually, but I have to because I'll lose my mind if I don't get enough sleep. Oh, yeah, but I think I was busy with this animation, and I just kind of trailed off into the world's longest what you call it? I can't even think of the word. Hey, Steam! Why is Steam opening? Hey, get out of here! Get out of here! God damn it, Steam! I don't want to download your games. Not now. Now's not the time for games. Okay, here we go. Here's our timeline. I like the gentle air breeze. I was actually gonna add a background here. Yeah, that's the word, tangent. God damn. Can you believe that I had a tangent? I just had a tangent on the word tangent. That's insane. That's some Inception shit right there. Yeah, Steam opens when it wants to open. I never update it. Never. I don't look at it. I don't, you know. I haven't actually sat down and actually played a game in a while. I actually want to sit down and play the new Guardians of the Galaxy game. It looks pretty fun. But I know once I start, I don't know when I'll stop. And then I don't have time to do that. And, you know. I do sit down every now and then and play some Genshin Impact. And I did start playing Dungeons and Dragons as well. Like a few weeks ago. I started playing with my animation crew. Every Thursday we usually play a campaign, Dungeons and Dragons. It's pretty fun. I noticed that everybody started getting into Dungeons and Dragons when I started getting into Dungeons and Dragons, which was interesting. Shows how small the world is. I think that's a cool animation. Just like his hair just swaying because of the wind or whatever. I can't play games until Breath of the Wild 2 comes out. Yeah. I haven't actually played Breath of the Wild because I know once I start playing it, I will never stop, and I don't need that right now. Yeah. So I think Mitch also started playing Dungeons and Dragons because, you know, I feel like he just wants to outdo me. And then I think Strawberry also started playing Dungeons and Dragons. If you guys haven't checked out her latest video, she actually started playing Dungeons and Dragons as well. And then who else? I don't know who else, but they all are the creators who also started playing like Dungeons and Dragons, which is weird. Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons is pretty fun, especially you know what's Dungeons and Dragons is cool for creating characters. Coming back to the theme of this video, like it really helps you like build characters and like you can do your own thing, you know, and you can build their backstory and who they are and where they come from and all types of things. And especially when building a campaign, you can, you know, the mass, I don't know what you call it, like the master of the board thing, the master boardsman. I think that's what it's called. The master boardsman, the boards keeper. You know, when they come up with the rules, they can kind of arrange the rules to suit your character as well. Dungeons and Dragons is a really cool way to tell stories. You know, it really helps you with this story and acting chops. You know, you want to learn how to act. You gotta do voices and stuff. Oh, that's cool that you actually play like on an actual board. Yeah, Dungeon Master. Jessica knows all the words from now on. If I don't know a word, I'm just gonna go straight to Jessica and she knows all the words. But yeah, the Dungeon Master. They have all the... They can kind of like Dungeon Master things up, you know? I think I'm done with this animation. I don't know. I don't want to do anymore. I was gonna add some background elements, but I feel like if I'm gonna do that while streaming, it's just gonna kill my stream, and I don't want that. Ooh, you know what I can add? I can add some smoke in the back. That's what I can add. Let me just append some smoke in here. I have some pre-made smoke effects. Somewhere around here. There's my smoke. There's my smoke. There it is. Let's go for the big smoke cloud. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Let's just shrink that down a bit. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. I'm losing my voice, guys. It's a good time to end the stream. Once I add these smoke effects. The writer does everything, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely, you know, definitely gonna head to bed soon once I do these. You know, that's always me. Like, whenever I'm like busy with something, I'm like, I'm gonna head to bed soon, and then at the end of it, I like finish, like, you know, I like do so much shit. Okay, so I'm gonna instance. Yes. Yeah, one more smoke effect, Mom. I promise. I promise I'll be done after this one more smoke effect. I promise. Jesus. Okay, where is the instance? Oh, there it is. Goddamn, I couldn't find it for a second there. I'm losing my knowledge of Blender as I'm sitting here, guys. Blender's leaving my brain. I just want to add. There we go. I instance it. That should be over here, and then duplicate this. Yeah. Here. Duplicate this. Yeah. Duplicate that. And then we duplicate that over here, and then we duplicate that over here, and we have some. I wanted to cover the back of this guy. duplicate this over here. There we go. That should work. No problem, Nikki. I'm ending the stream anyway soon, so you're not gonna miss much. So yeah, I'm just gonna mess around with some shaders quick, and then I'm heading off. But yeah, thank you for joining the stream as always. Thanks for, you know, throwing me that sweet watch time. You know, watch time is good. I appreciate it. By the way, you guys, if you haven't watched Nikki's latest video, I suggest you do. You know, you gotta support each other. Who else posted? I know, I think Pass Me the Dobo also did a new video. And I think there's plenty of other creators that did like new videos, so there's plenty out there. I think if you check my featured channels section on my YouTube channel as well, there's other channels that maybe you guys haven't really subscribed to yet. I'm making it a habit to add all types of featured channels onto that section. So if you guys, you know, want more content, but you know, I'm not there to provide it, there's plenty of other creators out there who can help you out. Maybe there will be a specific one that kind of, you know, suits you. Okay, I want to change the color of the smoke to... Oh, what color should I go with? Oh, red will look cool. Apply the red. That will look cool. No problem, Elias. Hopefully I'm saying your name correct. Head out. Have some fun. I'm finishing up as well. Maybe a little lighter red. Whoa, that looks cool. Let's go with that. Nice. I like that. I really like that. Let's render this baby out and hopefully it doesn't crash the stream, but if it does, you know, it is what it is. Let's render this out here. Yeah. Don't crash stream. Ah, there we go. Yes. Nice. I might refine this a bit, but right now I think that's it, guys. Yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to Elias's throw this in your style content thing, you know. I'm getting tired now too. I can't even like pronounce words properly. So I'm gonna hit the bed soon. Let's pop up the end screen for you guys. I should really move this chat over here so I can see your chat as well as I'm ending. I think that will work. Okay. Well, thank you guys for joining the stream. Just sit back and relax while Chains takes you out with some dancing. I almost messed up his name. He's gonna hate me for that later, and he's probably gonna slit my throat, but it's cool. Chains is awesome. He's a good friend. Well, I'll see you guys. When I see you guys, don't forget to check out my webcomic if you haven't already. The Merchant of Ignatius. You know, hit me up with that like buttons. You know, smash it, like it, smack it. I don't know what you want to do with that like button. Do what you want, okay? Do what you want. And I really appreciate you guys joining me on the live stream as always. And I'll see the rest of you guys probably post video or whenever you guys decide to join the stream. I'll definitely see Mitch over there. Mitch, this is a message out for you, okay? I will never be defeated. You will never defeat me. You know, you come at me, I come at you. You know, we're gonna produce the best of work. But Mitch is really he's an awesome person. You know, one of the first people who've got me into drawing webcomics. So shout out to him. Shout out to anyone else doing webcomics. Chris Manson, Andy Byrne, really cool artists out there. Guys, check her out as well. I don't know. I feel like Pantheon Talks of well, you can't forget them. You know, you gotta check out they do critique videos. You know, and really provide you with some wisdom over there. You know, you want to know a few things about webcomics, go over there. You know, want some new content, go over there. Okay. And yeah, that's it for me. I'm rambling, but it's only because I'm tired. And when I'm tired, my brain just keeps going on. You know, my brain doesn't shut off, but you know, I'm tired either way. So, good night, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video or live stream. And don't forget to stay awesome and believe in yourself. Don't forget to believe in yourself. If you don't, change is gonna come to your house, and he's gonna steal all your bread, and he will eat it in front of you. Okay, I'm just letting you know. That's what he does. Okay, good night. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Bye, everyone.